So good morning. This was camp for last night. Very little spot, couple tents right here and there, and the fire pit. Even if you go down that little path, it really goes to the woods, and you can take that as your preview. But anyway, spend the night here with Brett and Ali, or Buffer. I guess they left earlier because by the time I got up, they weren't there anymore. I know they were trying to be in Erwin by noon to meet Brett's parents. But anyway, we're only 8.9 miles from Erwin, so I should be there within the next, hopefully, I would say maybe 5 hours, maybe a little sooner. It is currently 7:40, so we'll see how the day goes. Very windy, a little chilly, but no rain in the forecast, so it has to be a better, less muddy day than yesterday, because yesterday was mudslide game. All right, let's see what today has for us. Erwin, Tennessee, here we come. So I've arrived to the no business shelter. This is the one that I was trying to get in tomorrow. Sorry, I can't even talk. This is the shelter I was trying to get in yesterday, which would have put my mileage at the record day to almost 16.5 miles or so. But since I ran into Brett and Ali, I ended up stopping a couple miles short of that. So, but I'm here right now. It's only 6.3 miles to Erwin from here. So I'm gonna take a quick break since I didn't really have breakfast, and then I'm going to continue my way to get to town and get a good rest, resupply, and everything else I need to do. This looks nice. I don't know how crowded this was last night, but I guess it's good I didn't push, because then I would have really have a hard time finding a flat spot, and my comfort sleep is becoming a priority lately. That's the only way I can perform the next day. Alright, so I've been hiking about 3 hours, and I'm about maybe a little over 2 miles, maybe right at 2 miles from Erwin, Tennessee. And I don't know if you can see, but farther looks like could be some of it. It's hard to see from here, but it's exciting that I'm almost there. Can't wait to get a good bath and eat a nice meal and get rested. So there you have it. That's the town of Erwin, Tennessee. We're getting there. And we're starting the descent to Erwin, Tennessee. Looks like somebody left some trail magic. It's all gone. That's okay, because I'm gonna get everything I want from this town. Looks like they have everything, so we're gonna really enjoy our time down here. I'm thinking I thought I was gonna just stay a day, but I'm thinking about staying through Friday morning, just so I can get enough time to recoup, recharge all my batteries, get the resupply, eat a bunch of good food. I'm really still craving Mexican and margaritas, and I just checked that there's a Mexican place down there. I don't know if I said already, do laundry. You know, all the to-dos for every stop. Alright, so it looks like we have arrived to town. This little stone there that says do not quit, don't quit. 18. Oh, I'm not quitting. This game is just starting. Welcome hikers, Union Street, the takeout bar, coffee house, I mean all kinds of stuff. So let's see where we can go. I'm really tempted to stay here at Uncle Johnny's, but truth of the matter is I need some private space with a private bathroom, and this place can't offer that. Unless on their cabin, but it's kind of pricey. And they only have one that's fully equipped. So I'll be very lucky if it's available. So it's a day and a half after I arrived to Erwin, Tennessee, back to the Uncle Johnny's hostel, and now we're heading back to the trail after getting some good rest and a good resupply. Got things set for the next stop at Highway 19E. We should be 4 days from now, hoping to get there by Monday evening, and it's about 51 miles from here to there, so we should be able to do that with no issues. Well, like every other time coming out of a town, it's always up. So we're gonna get our usual struggle going up the mountain. And here we got reunited with the Tremely, Lambers and Firewalker ahead of me, and then Emily and Bush behind. And then there's a few other ones that would be joining us on the trail here soon, if they aren't already there. It's just a very pretty day with the sun up. It's a little chill, but we'll get warm pretty quick as we hike. Alright, and officially back on trail. Waiting for the train to pass, we are back in the woods. So we're approaching a gap, and again I can't think of the name. It looks like there could be some trail magic. I see a bunch of people. So yep, trail magic. Once again, so nice. What a wonderful day to be on the trail. All right. Awesome. Wow, what a nice camping spot, fire pit and everything, with an amazing view. And I got a feeling that it's gonna be this way all the way through the Round Mountains. Oh my God, what a beautiful view down there. Absolutely gorgeous. Another perfect camping site. Ah, man. Wish we were more in the higher mile mark. I would stay here in a heartbeat. It's flat, it's grassy, there's a nice tree, there's a fire pit with wood ready to go. Looks like down that way could be the privy. And you got a nice view over here of this little section of the woods. Very flat and green. Well, hopefully we'll find more like this a few more miles up the road, up the trail, because I will hate to cut myself short for the second time in a week. Today has to be a big day. Still sunny, warm, perfect weather. Alright, so I made it to camp, and I'm the first one, and I'm the only one here, which makes me wonder. There was people ahead of me, and I think they are gonna they kept pushing to the next shelter, which is, see, the next official shelter is 3.8 miles. So to get there, you gotta go up a little farther, and then it's all downhill for the most part. This is the intended campsite that we have talked about in town before we left. So everybody should be getting here at some point. Beauty of being the first one is that you got first pick for the best place. And I think I already saw a couple of perfectly flat spots. Now the question is, it's not even 4:30. So do I want to stay here and wait? Or do I want to keep pushing since it's still kind of early? I guess I gotta weigh my options and maybe look at the map, see what the miles for tomorrow could be if I stay here or if I push the other 3.8 miles. Alright, think about it for a second. Alright, so I've decided to push further than where I was last time. It was a pretty section, but I figure I can definitely make up the miles and have a very, very promising day. So I end up getting to 17 miles, which is a record. So definitely a good day for the hike. So now it's dinner time. I'm still very excited about the fact that I did 17.32 miles today. Biggest day yet since I started on this adventure. Before that it was 15.5, so good increase, and I think I would have been able to push a little further if time would have allowed it, but you know, I don't want to push it too much where I raise the chance of finding a good decent campsite or camping spot, you know, and then we'll do all the camping chores, you know, get set up and do dinner and take care of everything you need to take care of before you go to bed. So hopefully tomorrow will be another good day. Cutting short distance for the rest of the trip through the Round Mountains into the Highway 19E. And I already got reservations for the Station 19E, which I've been there before. It's a nice place. I want to definitely go hang out, have some food, a couple drinks, and enjoy myself there. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and fix my meat dinner and then get ready for bed. And then get some good rest for tomorrow. Like I said, another great day, I hope. So yeah, it's raining. Now we gotta get ready and get wet. So breakfast is ready. I got coffee and oatmeal strawberry banana. Alright, so good morning again. I've been on the move for about an hour, having good pace again, just getting some water because the next water source is 2.4 miles from here or something like that. It already stopped raining. I had to pack my tent in the rain, but it wasn't too bad. Now it's not raining anymore. Looks like the sun is starting to peek out, and we are going to try to push at least 15 miles today. Once again, yesterday was a new record for me at 17.32 miles. I mean, I think I was going to try to do that mileage again today, but that's going to really put me off, or that would really put me off the time frame to get to 19E. It'll be sooner, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I got my reservation for Monday. The other thing would be to do it still and then have a really short hike between that section on Carver's Gap to 19E, which is my favorite. I was planning on camping on two different spots, Grassy Ridge Bald and whatever the name of the place right after Little Hump Bald. I think it's just called Hump Bald or something like that. So maybe I'll just have to choose one of them two spots, because if I get to 17 miles today again, that's going to put me at that shelter that they claim to be the highest shelter on the whole AT. It's like 6,400 feet of elevation. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll just take it one step at a time and see how the day goes. Because the weather might end up determining the progress. Hopefully it won't rain anymore, but if it does, that definitely slows you down, because like right now it's already kind of muddy. Not as much as last time, but it is. So you gotta be careful where you step on. Last night at the Sherry Gap shelter, there was a lot of people. The shelter itself was packed as usual, and most tent spots around the shelter itself were also full. So I ended up camping a little ways away from that. I still had like a couple neighbors, new friend, what was her name, out and about. She's a pretty nice girl, from Minnesota. Hopefully we'll get to see more of her up the trail. And then, yeah, that's it. I mean, it was a decent night considering it rained all night. It was a little chilly this morning, but nothing that a hot cup of coffee and some hot oatmeal wouldn't fix. So up we go, hoping to have another amazing day like yesterday.
Yep, pretty much downhill for a while after this.
Until you get to the other part.
Alright, so already hiked 13 miles. And I'm pretty tired. I think the 17.32 miles from yesterday really wore me out. I don't think I'm ready to put 17 miles every day. Wishful thought, but no, not yet. So 13 miles today, 17 yesterday, so that's 30 miles in 2 days. Now I need to get some water so I can decide if I want to keep pushing to the campsite or to the shelter. Ideally, I would love to be able to make it to Jane's Bold. That's another 7 miles from here. It's 3:13 p.m. I don't know that I got what it takes. That would actually be a 20-mile day. I don't think so, but I mean, I'll go as far as I can. I mean, as long as I can have 2 hours before dark to set up my tent and then get my food done and all that good stuff, I should be good to go. Well, let's get some water. Beautiful view. Spectacular. As usual, AT continues to impress. So we have arrived to this tent site right before the shelter. The shelter is 1.9 miles from here, but besides being the highest shelter on the AT and the fact that it's probably the coldest because of the elevation in there, I don't have enough information about the amount of tent spots that are up there. I mean, the app only talks about the shelter itself, which seems to be a pretty nice shelter with a door, which is very unlikely on these shelters, but I guess it makes sense to keep the warmth inside of it. Talking about, I think it holds 12 people comfortably. But anyway, being that it's kind of late, I don't want to chance it, so I just set up my tent up here, and now I'm heading down this trail to get some water, and I'm bringing my 2-liter bladder, which I only use in certain occasions, and this is one of those because it's got a hike down this way, and then I don't want to have to come back in the morning, so I'm getting it for both tonight and tomorrow morning, and also to get out of camp. It's been a pretty good day today too. I mean, not as great as yesterday with the 17-mile record, but still almost 16 miles, so not too far from yesterday. I mean, the amazing thing is within 2 days since I left Erwin, it's been 35 miles or so, give and take. And that's pretty awesome. 35 miles in 2 days. I think I'm finally starting to get the flow of this adventure. On the other hand, I mean, when you do these many miles, I mean, I don't know about other people, but I don't get to enjoy the trail as much. I mean, I'm trying to record, take pictures, and I don't really have the time or the energy to stop and do it neatly. But we'll see. I mean, there's still many miles to go to master every aspect of a through hike. So far I think I got the tent situation pretty well done. The water rationing also, I'm getting more comfortable not carrying as much water, or not, well, drinking a lot but not carrying it as much, trying to keep 1 liter or less with me at all times. Before it used to be like I wouldn't go anywhere without having 3 liters on me, and then I would come back home with almost the whole bag. But anyway, I'm gonna get me some water and check some later. You already got filled up?
I'm gonna filter this one and then fill it back.
All right, awesome. All right, so we're back. I got me about 1.5 liters of water, plus my other liter here. I should be all set. Turn to be a beautiful evening. Sun is starting to set. Well, no, not quite, but you know, it's up there. So I'm gonna get myself some dinner going, and then probably go to bed early so I can maybe attempt to night hike out of here in the morning. We'll see.